I say that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause you're not around, not around.
Hey everybody, it's your boy, the Tatumeister. I know, I've been gone a while. I've been busy. I'm also probably not going to post on the channel too much anymore. I'll make another video explaining that. But, yeah, I've lost the drive to make videos for many reasons. One, because I just don't really care as much anymore. Two, because I just want to focus on other things. And three, I just don't really see the point as much anymore. That's all I'm really going to say. I'll make a whole video explaining that. But, yeah. I have other videos coming out soon, like I'm going to review Inside Job probably. But, anyway, let's get on to the topic of the video. Ghostbusters.
Come on, darling.
It has a gunner seat?
The new movie has come out, Ghostbusters Afterlife, yes. So, what do you think about it? Well, I mean, I'm a big Ghostbusters fan. I love the first two. Now, there was a 2016 reboot movie directed by Paul Reed, starring a bunch of really shitty actors, and it was just, yeah, it was really fucking bad. I mean, I kind of hate that movie. It's one of my least favorite movies of all time. So you can tell I was very happy that they actually were making Ghostbusters 3 after first two. Ivan Reitman was directing this. Now, Ivan Reitman did produce for this. He also produced the 2016 one, which, okay, I don't know. Look, I'm not saying the 2016 movie is horrible, but it definitely ain't good. I think most people agree for many fucking reasons. But I'm not talking about that movie. I'm talking about Ghostbusters Afterlife. So, yeah. Afterlife is the third installment of the series. It is the true third movie. It is kind of an ending slash, continuation, because there is more they could do. They set up, I'm not going to spoil what happens, but yeah, there's some setup at the end that they could make more. But it's kind of like, what's that movie? It's the third movie chronologically, but it's also setting up other movies. Like, it's like one of those movies where it's like, it could be the ending, but it also could have more happen after it. Like, if they made more movies, I wouldn't complain. But if this is the ending, then it's a really fucking great ending. But, anyway. So, I'm not going to spoil anything, because there's just so much that happens, especially in the third act. The third act of this movie is jaw-dropping. It is beautiful. It is fantastic. I will not spoil what happens. But, yeah, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful movie. But, so, I mean, if you've been following the lore of this movie, if you've been following the details like I have, you know that they brought back a lot of characters from the old movies. I won't spoil exactly who, but yeah. This is the third movie This is the canon third movie. It's not a reboot. It is a continuation. That's all I'll really say without going into spoilers. But yeah, it is truly. It's mainly about these kids. Like, it's about the grandkids of Egon, who's played by Harold Ramis. It's about the grandchildren of him, Phoebe and. I always forget Finn Wolfhard's character, but Phoebe and Podcast are the main characters. Podcast is Phoebe's friend, and they discover the ectomobile. They just start seeing ghosts, and that's basically the plot of the movie. I can say without spoiling anything. So, basically, they move into Egon's, like his, mansion, that they left behind. So, this is very much a passion-fueled project, a family kind of movie, and it has a lot of energy and charisma, and just a lot of great filmmaking put into it. It's just a really well done movie for many fucking reasons. Now I'm gonna get into the problems with it. This is by no means a perfect movie. I mean, obviously not. No, really, none of the Ghostbusters movies are coherently perfect. I'd say the first one is the closest they got to perfect. The first Ghostbusters to me is a classic, iconic, and one of the best movies ever made. But even then, I wouldn't say Ghostbusters 1 is, like, the best movie ever made. Like, even then, I'd say Ghostbusters had a couple problems. Ghostbusters is coherently goofy, and it's like Jurassic Park. Ghostbusters is coherently goofy to begin with. So, I mean, to be fair, I mean, it wasn't like Ghostbusters Afterlife was trying to be freaking cinema. But I do think there's a lot of passion and energy in it. I mean, what I'll say for Ghostbusters Afterlife is please go support the movie. I mean, I want Afterlife to make a lot of money, because we need more movies like this in the theater. We need more movies like this in cinema. Like, the problem with most modern movies is they're always pushing an agenda. They're always pushing. That was like the reason so many people hated the 2016 movie, because it did everything not correctly. It did everything that it just took what Ghostbusters was and just didn't do it right. Like, it didn't do anything like that made it good. So I think that's just it. Afterlife really tried. Like, Jason Reitman and the team and his father, they really tried to capture what made the Ghostbusters movie so special. And that they were goofy, they were fun, they were energetic, they had great character development, they had wonderful written characters, they had wonderful writing. It had really scary ghosts. And this movie did all of that. It felt like a Ghostbusters movie, which is something I wanted. It accomplished that. It didn't have to be, Parasite or Saving Private Ryan or fucking Shawshank Redemption. It just was a Ghostbusters movie, which is what I wanted. Now, is this better than the first one? I wouldn't really say no. Obviously not. Nothing's really... I mean, it's like comparing any Jurassic Park movie to the first one. Like, no, obviously Jurassic World and Jurassic World 2 aren't the first one. But as far as a follow-up to those first two movies, it is a worthy successor, I will say. Like, it actually did it right. And like I said, the best part of this movie is the third act. Like, as soon as... Okay, I can't say anything without spoiling. Like, the third act, it is grand. It is emotional. It is just so well done. It is, like, I honestly compare the third act of this to the third act of Avengers Endgame. That's just how freaking epic this third act of the movie is. Like, I'm not even joking when I'm saying that. Now, I'll say my critique with the movie is just the first two acts. The first two acts are very slow. A lot of new characters they have to introduce. A lot of building. They have to go to that. But man, when that third act comes in, I mean, it's I'm not even joking. Like, when you see the third act of the movie, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, this is incredible. Like, I mean, really, it was just that freaking incredible. Now, the second act was also cool. I'm not saying the first and second acts didn't have cool moments, because yeah, they did. Obviously, the rest of the movie was still pretty good. But I mean, the ending of this movie did most of the work. I mean, honestly, the ending of this movie is the best part. Like, it is beautiful, truly. Like, if this is the ending to the trilogy, if there's no more Ghostbusters movies, I'm honestly happy with how it ended. It's beautifully well done. I mean, bro. But I'll say this is better than Ghostbusters 2. I'm not hating Ghostbusters 2. Ghostbusters 2, I actually one of the people that like Ghostbusters 2. I know a lot of people don't like Ghostbusters 2. I understand why. I guess it did a lot of weird stuff compared to the first one. I think as a sequel, Ghostbusters 2 did a great job, honestly. I know that movie gets a lot of hate. But guys, I'm one of the people that actually enjoy Ghostbusters 2. Now, Afterlife, however, is just... It's a little bit better. I mean, ranking all three of them is really hard. I think they're all really well done movies. But, yeah. I say 1 is the best, Afterlife is second. The 2 is the third best, and obviously the reboot's fucking worse. But I'm not counting the reboot. I'm talking the canon ones that are part of the main timeline. But yeah. Afterlife is a really well done movie, a beautiful passion project by Jason Reitman. This truly was a family movie. Like, he really did this for his dad as a tribute to Harold Ramis. Because Harold Ramis died way before this movie was made. This movie was just a nice, passion-filled product. And it's nice to get a movie like this. Because, like I said, most movies nowadays are just pushing an agenda. They're liberal. They're pushing politics. They're saying, oh, feminist power, female empowerment. I don't know. It's always social SJW shit. It's always something. And we need more movies like Afterlife, which just are nice movies, which are just enjoyable movies. Like Bloodshot. Okay, I'm not saying Bloodshot's better than this, but... Look, I'm just saying, we need more movies that are just enjoyable, fun times. And Ghostbusters was those movies. Ghostbusters 1 and 2 were those movies. And I'm glad Afterlife captured the essence of what made Ghostbusters great. It was just a fun, funny time movie. It was enjoyable, fun, dope shit. It wasn't trying to be extravagant or artistic or any of that. Ghostbusters is just emotional. It's just fun stuff. It's emotionally really good stuff. And that's why I love Afterlife. Now, what are my cons for Afterlife? Like I said, the first two acts are kind of drag on. I think the first two acts of Afterlife are probably the weakest part. I'm not saying there's not good stuff, but some of the characters drag on a bit. Like, some of it, like I said, when the old characters come back, I'm not spoiling who comes back. When they do come back, I mean, like I said, the third act of this movie, it's spectacular. But I just say the first two acts just drag on a bit. There's a lot to, introduce. There's a lot more concepts. They have to introduce the story. They have to build up stuff. And that might be a drag to some people to go, because Ghostbusters 1 and 2 are pretty fast-paced. There's a lot of going on. But this one's not, obviously it's a different director. Jason's not his dad. Obviously Jason Reitman is not Ivan Reitman. He's obviously a different director. And I like what he stylized it. I mean, what he did with the movie is just really well done. In my opinion, some people might not agree. But I feel Afterlife is a true follow-up. It is a true successor to Ghostbusters 1 and 2. It feels like a true continuation. If they make more movies, I'll be there for them. Now, is Afterlife as good as Jurassic World? No, I wouldn't say that. Is this movie as good as Halloween 2018 or Halloween Kills? Okay, I'd say it's better than Halloween Kills. But, I mean, is this movie, like, stupendous? I don't know, but I enjoyed it for the most. And like I said, that third act did most of the work. Like, that ending is one of the best. I will say this ending to Ghostbusters Afterlife is one of the best endings to a movie I think I've ever seen. Like, I was left in tears, bro. Like, it was the most emotional, powerful fucking ending they could have done. Like, it was so well done. I won't spoil what happens, but that ending will leave you in tears. It's beautiful. Like, it is so freaking epic and beautiful. I was, like, blown away. But definitely the best ending to the 3 movies, I'd say. Even better than the Ghostbusters 1 ending. But, yeah, guys. I mean, the ending is just it's mind-blowing shit. It is mind-blowing shit. But, anyway, guys. So, that's all I really got to say about Ghostbusters Afterlife. So, I'm going to give this movie a straight 9 out of 10. It is freaking epic. It is freaking awesome. Now, I wouldn't say it's as good as the first one, obviously. Now, the first one's iconic. But, as a successor to the first 2 movies, it is freaking epic. Like I said, that third act is just epic. It is so damn good. Like I said, the first 2 acts just drag on a bit. I kind of wish that the movie, this is one of the times I would wish the movie was a little shorter. Because a lot of the first and second acts you could have cut a little bit, maybe shortened a little bit. There's just, I don't know, I don't hate the new characters, but sometimes they would just kind of lack for me. I don't know. Like, I don't even remember Finn Wolfhard's name. He's Phoebe's brother. I don't know. He's an okay character. Phoebe was the best new character. The main girl in this movie is the best character. Although, to be fair, her jokes are kind of, like, iffy. Freaking cheesy and stupid. I guess her jokes are just not supposed to be good. That's the whole point of her character. They're supposed to make you cringe. But, I mean, I don't know. So, I guess the new characters are going to be hit or miss for the people. But for the most part, the new characters are really enjoyable. I like a lot of the new characters, and they did a good job with it. Especially Paul Rudd's character. I liked him. Sadly, Paul Rudd's not in this movie as much as I wanted him to be. I mean, he's still good in it, but yeah. That's all I gotta say. So, very good movie. Probably one of the best of the year, and a worthy successor to the first 2 movies. Definitely blew the way whatever the hell the 2016 movie was, but no shit, it was gonna be better no matter what. But anyway, so, thank y'all for watching. That's all I gotta say about the Afterlife, Ghostbusters. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Tatum Meister signing out.